What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode of the Power Play. Today, we have Game 5 of the NHL Stanley Cup Finals going live, and we have one hell of a series so far. Games 1 through 4 have been extremely profitable. They've just been matching up fantastically with both these two teams. I'm really excited to get into Game 5 today. I think Game 5 is going to be exciting. I'm slightly worried about the lack of rest on a long travel day from Florida to Edmonton. But I think we're going to have a good game regardless. These two teams match up really well together. These two teams have been playing very, very offensive, ton of action. Hasn't been slow hockey by any stretch. As we get into crunch time, I do think these games are going to get a little bit closer, a little bit tighter, a little bit less penalty filled, a little bit less of everything. So we're going to play it relatively safely. Again, if you guys are not on here, where's Fun Markets? We have my special for Connor McDavid here today. You guys can get that over basically anywhere. Currently at minus 125 on the S. We caught it at minus 110 earlier. Really, really good value on the Connor McDavid point special. Just to give you guys an idea, not an NBA. Connor McDavid at home has been an absolute points demon. In the playoffs overall, he's been a points demon, but in the playoffs at home, he has hit in all but 2 games. He has a point in every single game he's played so far this playoffs at home, and he's hit in 4 straight at home as well, 5 points in games 1 and 2 combined. I think Connor McDavid's going to continue, and I think Connor McDavid's going to have a really, really big game today. My mind just can't comprehend the fact that Connor McDavid wouldn't. I can't see him going out like that. I'm a huge, huge fan of Connor McDavid today to have a huge game. So that aside, before we do that, it's time to do my favorite. Oh, that might be Rupe. Kind of looks like Rupe to me. Ooh. Center in the Central Division, 28-year-old, not a center. Who's around 28? It can't be Scheifele. Can't be Velarde. Let me go Kyle Connor. Kind of gives me Kyle Connor vibes. Not a left winger, still 28. Not American. Let me go Canadian then. Nope, it's not a center. Jonathan Drouin's not a left winger. Who's a right winger that's like a relatively decent guess? Natchez doesn't have hair like that. Right winger has some hair who's Canadian in that division. Or it could be a goalie. I could guess like Cale Makar. Don't think that's Cale Makar. He's not that old either. Devon Taves is probably a better guess. Actually, not a good guess. Look at the number. Above 81. Above 81 leads me to believe it's not a defenseman or a goalie. We could almost guarantee this is a right winger. Almost guaranteed it's a right winger. Who in this division wears a high-ass number? Let me try to get the country first. Right wingers. Okay, Nashville. Phil Marchessault. I think it would show up, but it's not a bad guess. He's also way older than that, and he counts as a center. Cool game. You're wrong. He's not a center, but it's not Nashville. Okay, St. Louis. Kyrou Holloway. Holloway wears 81, I think. He's a high number. Buchnevich, but he's Russian. I think he's like 80. Wait. Buchnevich works. He plays right wing. He's Russian. Who's not one of these. He's around that age because he was supposed to be a free agent last year. He's not a left winger. That's wrong, but at least we got Russian, so that helps. So we're down 2. Which teams have we not had yet? Chicago. Ilya Mikheyev immediately comes to mind with a high-ass number. Who else is in that division? Colorado. Valerie doesn't wear a high number, so it's not him. Utah. They have a Russian on that team? Not that I could think of. If it's not Ilya Mikheyev, I'm completely stumped. Nice. We'll do one more. Nope, that's one of those the picture's not telling you anything, so it's stupid. What's up, Clutch? Hey, Philip. Dennis Cholofsky would have been a devil. Nice. Okay. Tiny ass ears. Small head in general. I don't know why I'm getting Pius Suter vibes. Damn. pretty good guess. Close to number 24, Western Conference Central, used to play for Vancouver. Let me then go ex-Canuck. I can't think of many ex-Canucks in the Central. Ex-Canuck. Who was in the Philip Hronik trade? Was that just draft picks? I think it was just draft picks. Dallas could be like a shitty defenseman. Let me guess, like Cody Ceci. Okay, it's not a defenseman. Older, close to number 25. It's gonna be a shitter, isn't it? 25. That could be. Ooh, that could be a goalie, but I was thinking Markstrom. Markstrom's in the East. Probably should guess a goalie. He's right around that number range, like 26, 27, near the 30s. Not a center, not a defenseman. In the Pacific, so we're going back and guessing again. I really hope it's not a Blackhawk again. Mikheyev actually, unironically, would work for this. Kind of stumped. No one's coming to mind. Usually, like, guys will come to mind at least. Like, oh, it could be them. Let me guess a winger. I don't know why I have this. I like my gut feeling says it's a Winnipeg Jet. Who's a winger on the Winnipeg Jets? Velarde, Woodenov. Like, I don't know, like Nino Niederreiter. No, we already guessed Swiss. Let me guess Mason Appleton. I think that takes an American for us. Okay, so we got American. He's just not a center, I don't think. Really quickly. This isn't used for cheating, and I know it's not that team anyway. Mason Appleton. I'm on the wrong team. I swear he plays wing. Yeah, what the fuck, guys? He's not a center. Okay, but we got American down. So an American, ex-Canuck, that's an American in the Central. Not Dallas, not Winnipeg. Let's go to Colorado. Americans. I don't know enough about Charlie Coyle. I don't think he ever played for the Canucks, but I don't know that for a fact. I need to get more shit locked down about this player, though. I need to eliminate the thought of it being a Blackhawk. Okay. 32 years old, American left winger that used to play for the Canucks. This should be relatively easy. Not on those. So Colorado. It's not Arturi Lehkonen. Can't be. Ross Colton never played for them. He played for Tampa Bay. Who else is on that team? Druin. No, he's Canadian. I don't think Drew O'Connor. Sorry, Logan O'Connor. Drew O'Connor does play for the Canucks. No way, other way around. Whichever one of them plays for the Canucks and one of them plays for the Avs, but it's not them. I don't think he would have ever played. The other one would have played for the Canucks. I don't think it's Colorado Avalanche. Utah. Schmaltz, I don't think ever played there. Keller definitely. He's more of a right winger than a left winger. Like Jack McBain, I don't know enough about him. He's like a left winger. I don't know if he ever played there. Let's go Jack McBain to get another team off the list. Vesey? Where's Jimmy Vesey even playing? Two people have said it now. He got traded to Colorado, didn't he? Good job, guys. I would have gotten there. I completely forgot he got traded to Colorado. Both first goal god and reject got it. Nice. Let's get in this game right now. I'm a little tiny bit weary of the fact that I think this could be a lower scoring game than we think. Purely because of the travel days. You have a 7-hour flight from Florida to Edmonton with 1 day off. I don't understand the scheduling behind this game. They had 2 days off while staying in Florida. We played game 3, had 2 days off between game 4 while they were in the same location. And now they're flying 7 hours with 1 day off. The ice is obviously much better in Edmonton. Another kind of side for the under. If you do, I don't think I have the balls to play the under completely, but goals against average. Stuart Skinner. Actually, damn, his goals against average is not good. Where's my other boy? Calvin McCart's been better than Stuart Skinner this year. I could see a world where, hey, Calvin McCart comes in. He looks great in game form. He did go in. I think Calvin McCart, he's much more conducive for under games, right? He doesn't play as many kind of high scoring games as Stuart Skinner does. I also just think it's the fact that every game this series so far has gone over, right? Like in a tied 2-2 series, I think we're kind of due, even like a 4-2. Like 4-2 is a pretty high scoring game. It still gets you under. I could see like a 4-2 Edmonton win today. Yes, Picard is 100% confirmed in today. Like between the low days of travel, the ridiculous travel day that they had yesterday, most likely. You got the easier goalie in net. Like there's a lot of things that are leaning to the under for me today. A lot of things that are leaning towards it for me. Now, I would only put like a small wager on it. I don't want to bet on the game being boring and slow and under game. So I would put a small wager on it, but it could be fun, right? I think it could genuinely be a game where it kind of like hedges against the remainder of our bets in the event that the game does suck. Again, I just think we're due an under game. We're due a slow game, and what better game when they have no rest between two games? And then after today, they go back to having the 3 days rest. Yeah, that could be the one right there. Not going to lie to you. That could be it. Okay. Going into some players, though. I mean, we have so many good trends today. Corey Perry for shots. Let's take away that. He's been awesome this playoffs. He's back up on a line with Leon Draisaitl today. Looks fantastic. Connor McDavid at home. I don't have to tell you enough. Connor McDavid at home this year has been absolutely incredible. Again, I just don't see a world where he's not absolutely ripping, doing everything he can in his power to will his team into winning Game 5. The number is something crazy. It's like 70% of series that are tied 2-2. Whoever wins Game 5 win the series. It's a huge game for Edmonton. They have to win it. Build off the momentum of a huge comeback in Game 4. I think Edmonton takes it today. I think Connor McDavid has a fantastic game. I like him for 2 points. I like him for 1 point. Hell, I think he could potentially put up 3. So I like Connor there. I'm a little bit scared off from Nuge. He's awesome for shots. He's been really good for 2, but he picked up that injury and just hasn't looked the same. I think as a builder piece at home, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins looks great. I would probably max him at 2, though. I wouldn't want to take him any higher than that. Leon, for me, is a complete, I don't know what I'm going to get from him. I'll just stay away. I think he probably puts up points. I think he might score a goal today again. He's been Mr. Clutch for that team, but I'm just not betting on anything Leon Draisaitl right now. I don't really want any shots from him. His line's being deployed in a much more defensive way. He's more focused on stopping, shutting down other lines, more so than scoring. All of his offense kind of comes from the power play. And as the series tightens up, I do think we see less and less power plays. So kind of out on Leon right now. Marchand, especially on the road, I love him for 2. He's been awesome this playoffs. He's been awesome this series. On the road, he's been pretty damn consistent. And as we said, that line, Lundell, Lusterine, and Marchand, have been fantastic on the road. Much more offensive focus on the road, much more offensive productivity on the road. So I'll go right back to Marchand for especially 2. It doesn't look bad at 3 as well. I like the little safety blanket of 2. I think he's pretty damn consistent getting that, and that's why I include him in my lay. Sam Bennett on the road for whatever reason. Look, this series has been great. Right, he still has a point in 67% of home games. That's not bad by any stretch. He just becomes this god on the road for whatever reason. Go right back to Sam Bennett today again. I don't see a reason not to go right back to him. I think Sam Bennett has been fantastic, and he's going to continue to do so. Playing on that team, he gets the easiest matchups. He gets the best spots to dominate and the best spots to play really well. So I'm a big fan again of Sam Bennett today. I took him into my builder for 2 shots plus a point. He gets it in almost every single game. I like it a lot. Once again. Kevin, I like Connor Brown. I think I'll probably have some sort of like a line stack play similar to what I had in game one with like Nugent Hopkins, Connor McDavid, Connor Brown. I'd rather have something like in a line stack fashion over just Connor Brown, I think. Okay. Okay. Who else? I mean, we talked about the road cats, Lindell, Luosterainen, Marchand. Those are all great. Couple more guys. Couple more. Who else did I have? We talked about Perry, Bennett. Barkov kind of becomes much more defensive focus on the road. I'm kind of okay without him. Reinhardt's been great this series. If you want to go back to Reinhardt, he's been awesome. Again, that line in particular usually play a little bit more defensive, but I think he's got to be in the nuke, right? Like Reinhardt for 4 probably has to be in our nuke of the day. So we'll probably play him in some capacity there. And then blocks. Wallman's getting a little bit too juiced at 3.5. I don't love Wallman blocks. I'd like him. Yeah. Reject. We're 100% gonna have a big lotto. We're probably gonna have two more lottos posted. Probably like one around like the plus 10,000 mark, and then one at the plus 150K mark. So we'll have 2 more posted today for sure. I might play something going around the under though. I might want to have like a half unit, 0.5 unit, something like that at the under today as well. Because there's something in my back of my mind saying like this is going to be a much slower game than we expect. Ekholm, nice. Nurse, really good at home. I swear he was better than this at home. Is it his shots where he shoots more at home? No. There was something about Nurse that I saw that he was better at home. Maybe it's just for like the one block as a builder. 97. I mean, McDavid's got to. I think McDavid takes the game over today. I genuinely do. See what we got here. Who are the popular ones? Corey Perry's loved today. I completely understand why, though. Corey Perry's been awesome for shots. Marchand, same deal. He's been awesome for shots. Ton of liquidity going through on Profit X right now, which is awesome to see. I love how far we've grown from like when I first joined to now. We have so many people on Profit X. If you're not already, code Cheddar gets you up to 200 in profit bonus cash across your first month. Go check it out. It is the best place to play. Peer-to-peer is kind of the future going on right now. Available in 40 plus states. So available in all those, a lot of those states that do not have sports books. You can get on Profit X and you'll get the best line regardless. So Evan Bouchard. We didn't talk about him. He had a relatively slower game last game. Where is he? But it really wasn't bad. He still had 8 shot attempts. That's more than good enough to hit a 3.5 line. Typically like the player to take about double his shot attempts of his line. 8's right around where he needed to be. He had a breakaway where he missed the net. That would have been it for us right there. I'm perfectly fine with running him right back. It doesn't really scare me away that he had a miss in that game there. So, again, Bouchard, he's got to be in it right now, though. His volume's insane. Ekholm, I love his blocks. He's on a much more defensive line, which I like. What really fucked us in game 2 is that he was playing with Bouchard. And this is wrong, by the way. These are not. No, I saw. It says it was updated today. I don't believe that's right. Let me look. Where is it? Kapanen. Let me see if I can find the tweet that was about Kapanen. Stetcher for Kapanen. Or no. Arvidsson for Kapanen. Where was the one that I saw? Yeah, this is it. From this exact source. Hold on. They're literally linking the tweet that I saw. It says Ekholm's with Woolman. Daily Fantasy. Ekholm is with Woolman. I thought they were literally playing tricks on me. Ekholm being with Wallman gives them much more defensive line. Effectively, what happened with Eckelman game 2 is he was the Bouchard. He was getting all offensive zone draws. They weren't really playing him in a defensive kind of series or defensive role. Playing with Wallman, they get way more D zone draws, more opportunities for blocks right there. I like it a lot. No, it's Picard back in net today. They're not going with Stuart Skinner, and they shouldn't. Calvin Picard has been, I mean, first of all, he's undefeated. He has yet to lose a playoff game this season. And he stole them game 4. I mean, I don't know what other way to put it. Sam Bennett had literally the game on his stick, and it was one of the craziest saves I've seen in overtime where he came across and robbed Sam Bennett. Who's winning tonight? I think the Oilers do. Gun to my head, I lean Edmonton Oilers today. I really do. Get a nice price on them as well. I just have to, somewhere in my mind. There's no way Connor McDavid's letting this slip again. That's just where it is in my head. He's the best player in the NHL. I think he's the most talented player to ever play in the NHL. He needs the accolades to kind of back up his argument, but this guy deserves a Stanley Cup. He's too good not to win a Stanley Cup. He really is. And I really want them to win for him. I want people to stop saying the ridiculousness of like, oh, Connor McDavid's not that great because he hasn't won a Stanley Cup before. Bjergsen said watching Bouchard try to play defense is sad. Well, that's why they shelter him. They shelter Evan Bouchard very heavily. Only gets ozone draws, ton of power play time. They try not to put him on the ice in D zone times, I guess. 100%. You don't want Bouchard out there. That move that Connor McDavid had in overtime where he like split the defense. Actually, no, that wasn't even overtime. That was like in second period. Insane. I gotta think the guy scores today. I'd be shocked. I think McDavid has a huge game today. I really do. All right. I think that's everything here for me today. Again, it's kind of tough to get these long drawn out shows. I am going to be in the Hamptons for a couple days for a little staycation. We're actually leaving, going to be there today. I'll probably be there before game. We'll be there before game 5 even starts. So I'll be there for like 4 days. And was it Kane hits? No, I'm off of Kane today. Kane now been demoted to the 4th line. I don't think he's going to get as much ice time. I'm kind of done with Evander Kane stuff. If anything, I think Vasily Podkolzin getting bumped up. We got way more ice time. I like him for hits more than anything. But I'm going to head out. I'll be back live on Wednesday. So I'm going to have a little bit of a hiatus from streams. Back live Wednesday with MLB stream. I don't know. I have it right here. When's this? This is Tuesday. So I'm going to miss a stream for this one. Chops, I'm posting everything free today. So everything will be posted. So I'm going to miss this game. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have my computer set up. Maybe if I bring a laptop, I could do like a shitty little stream, but definitely won't be anything great. So we could kind of talk through that. Other than that, I'll definitely be back. Hopefully we do get a game 7. I think game 7 would be really, really fun. Appreciate you guys all the support here today. I'm going to hop off. Going to be watching some F1 qualifying right now, which is really exciting. We got some baseball stuff starting up. So probably going to head out right after F1 quality though. So I'm going to hop off, guys. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are not already on ProfitX, code Cheddar, sign up. We have my special, the Connor McDavid 2-point special over on ProfitX. Appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.